Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Washington, D.C. and welcome to GPW MAYDAY. I am Jack Maverick, your owner and commentator of Grizzly Pro Wrestling, and tonight we have a huge lineup ahead of us. Your main event of the evening will be a GPW Championship 5-way dance. CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, Joe Hendry, Will Ospreay, and the champion, Swerve Strickland, all go one-on-one for that world title. But we will also be seeing a brotherly war in the form of Penta putting his GPW No Boundaries Championship on the line against his own brother, Rey Fenix. After his egregious attack on Penta, Rey Fenix has an opportunity to shut up his brother forever. But also, there will be no interference, no way of getting involved when Jacob Fatu defends this GPW National Championship in a steel cage against Shawn Spears. But also, we will be seeing the in-ring debut in Grizzly Pro Wrestling of Ron the Truth Killings taking on Ricky Saints. And Ron Killings, even after his attacks and even after they've had their talks back and forth over the past couple of weeks, they still want to throw down. But also, we will be seeing El Camino del Dragon take on the All Ego LLC for their GPW World Tag Team Championships, and the Women's World Champion Elena Black has stepped in for Tyler Breeze here tonight to try to shut Stephanie Vaquer up. But also, we will be seeing Blake Monroe make her GPW in-ring debut here tonight against WWE Hall of Famer Mighty Molly after she was attacked by Blake Monroe. And now Monroe gets her opportunity to shine. But also, the most recent matchup made for GPW MAYDAY, Abyss the Monster takes on Aleister Black in his first matchup in over a month and a half. Aleister Black returns to the ring against the Monster here tonight, but here to kick off our show, it will be the Grizzled Initiation Eliminator match. I'll explain the rules in a second, ladies and gentlemen, but all these men, besides Andre Chase, who was kind of a last-minute fill-in, he was able to win the matchup. Well, not win, but get his ass beat by Abyss recently, but making his way down to the ring, entering first in our GPW Grizzled Initiation Eliminator. Now, the rules are simply like a gauntlet match, ladies and gentlemen, and also making his way down to the ring, GPW Internet Champion Nick Wayne, new Internet Champion Nick Wayne, who won his return matchup against Masha Slamovich, and currently Masha Slamovich rehabbing a current concussion after that drop kick that she suffered from Nick Wayne. And Nick Wayne with that GPW Internet Championship, he's not going to have to defend it here tonight, but he's going to have to go up against Jake Something. And I mean, Jake Something, he had one hell of a matchup against El Grande Americano. Very impressive showing, but as you can see, we already have two men starting out in the ring. There's only five, ladies and gentlemen. Once one man is eliminated by a pinfall or submission, then the matchup will continue on until there are two men remaining. The last man standing, he will be able to earn a championship match. Oh! That will be chosen by me in the near future. Oh! And look at this now, Nick Wayne immediately trying to take control, trying to show everybody why he's the GPW Internet Champion. Jake Something showing off that power that he displays so often. Big power slam lays him out. And wait a minute now, Nick Wayne catching him off guard with the Spanish Fly. Nick Wayne now he's gonna hook the leg, and Nick Wayne, oh, nearly had Jake Something put away there. And we got five people in this matchup, ladies and gentlemen. Nick Wayne and Jake Something going to be starting out. We still have Leon Slater, Claudio Castagnoli. Oh, man, what a shot. And Andre Chase, Jake Something, big back body drop from off of his shoulder. Nick Wayne pulling him in, big knee drop. And now, oh, Jake Something catching Nick Wayne off guard with the powerbomb. Wait, Nick Wayne was grabbing the rope, but he had the strength to kick out at the very last moment. Oh, shock treatment. Nick Wayne able to slide out of it. Oh, drop kick right to the face. That's the exact drop kick. And then the La Magistral. This is exactly how he won the GPW Internet Championship. But now Jake Something was able to get out of it. He's got too much power within him. Look at this now, Nick Wayne. Oh, look at that, standing Shiranui. Nick Wayne waiting for Jake Something to get back up to his feet off the ropes. Jake Something takes Nick Wayne into the void off the springboard. Jake Something has pinned the GPW Internet Champion. Well, that's definitely got to do something for your record books, Jake. Now, Entering the ring, entrant number 3, ladies and gentlemen, Claudio Castagnoli, a former GPW regular. Now he has made the decision to return to GPW after now being away from the Death Riders. You know, a lot less involved now that Jon Moxley's not the AEW World Champion. That's what he told me backstage. But look at this now, Claudio, big gut buster and the boot stomp. But now Claudio, he's gonna take Jake something on the ride. What does he have in mind? Looking for a suplex. No, Jake something turns it into a suplex of his own. Claudio trying to throw a clothesline. Back body drop from Jake something. Claudio, he's looking for deep trouble. As look at this now, Claudio trying to take full control. He knows that Jake something has been battered already a little bit from Nick Wayne, and also that's also earned Jake something a future Internet Championship match opportunity. I mean, he just pinned the champion, and that's the rules here in GPW. You pin a champion, you have an opportunity at a GPW Championship match. Kevin Owens made that rule apparent when he first was put into the Director of Authority position. Really wanted to accentuate the competition aspect of this promotion. And look at this now, Claudio locking in the sharpshooter on the outside, and Jake something is tapping out. But it doesn't matter. You gotta get him into the ring for the fall to be viable. And wait a minute now, Claudio. Wait a minute. Oh my God! Beautiful sit-out powerbomb. Claudio might have taken Jake something out with the sharpshooter, and that powerbomb just cinched it in. And now Claudio Castagnoli waiting on the next opportunity. Here we go. Andre Chase, the former representative of Chase University, now a part of the Culling. He was able to be a sacrifice to Abyss on the last episode of GPWCs. And look at this now. Andre Chase being the last fill-in does not mean you can't earn your opportunities, as Andre Chase nearly just got the 3. But now look at this. Andre Chase trying to take Claudio, taking him out with the right hand off the powerbomb. Andre Chase now, he's trying to take out Claudio as much as he can, trying to take him off guard. Down to 2. No. Andre Chase. Andre Chase gives Claudio an uppercut. Oh no. Claudio didn't like that, and he gives Andre Chase one of his own. And look at this now, utilizing that power with the big gut wrench. Wait a minute. Andre Chase sends Claudio away with a snap German. And look at this now, crossbody off the top rope, catching Claudio off guard. No. Matchup continues. Teardrop suplex, beautifully delivered. And look at this now, Claudio gonna take control, has Andre trapped in the corner, and he's just firing away with these uppercuts. Claudio now, oh my God, follows up with an even bigger uppercut. And look at this, big drop kick. Claudio Castagnoli showing everyone why he is one of the best in the ring. And wait a minute now, Claudio, look up in the sky, it's a damn UFO, as Andre Chase goes crashing down to the mat. Andre Chase trying to throw a shot, and Claudio, boom, big lariat. That could be it. Claudio's got many ways he can knock you out. And is Claudio? Yes, he does. Claudio is moving on to the final competitor in this matchup, and he's about to act a damn fool. It's Leon Slater, the current TNA X Division champion. And Leon Slater gonna go after Claudio. Here we go. Final matchup in this Eliminator, ladies and gentlemen. One of these two men are gonna earn a championship match. And this is, already kicking off to be an amazing show. This is just our first match, ladies and gentlemen, and you probably didn't even realize. And look at this now, Leon Slater, big roundhouse kick, pulls him in for the Spanish Fly. And what a matchup we have seen thus far. Wait a minute now, Leon Slater, whoa, wait a minute, the limit break from Leon Slater, Poison Rana to follow. Leon utilizing Claudio and taking out 2 other men. He's definitely got more energy than Claudio at the moment. Oh my God, the force behind that lariat, nearly taking Leon Slater down for the count. But now Leon Slater, he's trying to get back into this Northern Lights suplex. Wait a minute, whoa, look at this, bridge is over. What is that? My God, the not Shattered Dreams, whatever Goldust used to use. And Big Enziguri does not knock Claudio over, but that big drop kick did. And look at this now, Leon Slater, 450! He got caught with the Swiss Death mid-air. And now, Claudio pulling in Slater, drops him with the neutralizer. Good night, Leon Slater. Is he going to kick out? No, he isn't. Claudio Castagnoli has become the Grizzled Initiative Eliminator winner. And ladies and gentlemen, with the first matchup out of the way, congratulations to Claudio Castagnoli. I shall be right back as I'm about to make an announcement. Congratulations, Claudio. You have earned yourself a championship match. And thank you, everybody, for joining us here in our nation's capital. I know it's been a little bit rough recently with all of the weird times going on. But you know what always makes a good time? Shaquille O'Neal. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Shaquille O'Neal here tonight. He's going to be your special guest host. And why are you looking at me like that? Whoa, hey. What the hell are you doing? Put me down. Put me down. What the hell, man? Alright, well, Shaq was just messing with me, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, I'm back on the commentary desk. I don't know what Shaq was getting into before then, but y'all have seen him on the NBA clips, so you already know how crazy he can get and how weird he is. But either way, making his way already in the ring, Ron Killings, his debut here in GPW. It was Ricky Saints who he attacked after Ricky Saints went one-on-one with Abyss a couple of weeks ago. It was about, oh my god, the first night after GPW, good lord. I can't even give any backstory because Ron Killings immediately out of the gate just trying to fire away on Ricky Saints, and Ricky Saints has been one of the, more, workhorse competitors here in GPW. Dragon Lee, he calls himself the Work Dragon, but Ricky Saints, he's really been busting his ass on GPWCs this season. And look at this now, Ricky Saints trying to throw a knee. Ron Killings, the utilization of Ron Killings' veteran status is definitely working in his favor right now. What is Ron doing? Ron, you are 50 years old. You do not need to be flying off the top like that. But look at this now. Ron the Truth Killings, he is certainly not going to let anybody slide, especially with Ricky Saints. He says where he comes from, they get him before they get, I get him before they get me. But Ricky Saints drops Ron Killings with a neck breaker on the ramp. Brings him in for a German suplex, and Ron Killings recovers with a neck breaker of his own. I was about to say neck drop. Oh, but that was an axe kick from Ron Killings, and he hooks the leg, but no. Ricky Saints gets the shoulder up, matchup continues, and look at this now, Ricky Saints getting a little bit more juice. Big Listo kick right to the face, and look at this now, taking down Ron Killings for the time being. And now as Ricky Saints pulls Ron Killings up to the top rope, big German suplex all the way from the top. And look at this now, middle rope, he hits the spear. Ricky Saints now hooking the leg, 1, 2, and again, the veteran status of Ron Killings into play, pulling the rope in. But that might not even be veteran status. We saw Nick Wayne do that earlier with the GPW Internet Championship. Wait a minute. Look at this, Ron Killings getting some shoulder tackles in. This is some familiar offense. Oh, from the 17-time WWE champion. Whoa, wait a minute. Instead of a 5-knuckle shuffle, it's a spinning leg drop. Super kick incoming, but Ricky Saints, gets laid out with a bulldog. Ricky Saints showing no remorse here, kicking Ron Killings right in the stomach. Big famouser. Oh, wait a minute. Buster Keaton incoming. Buster Keaton incoming. Ron Killings pulls him in for a clothesline. And now, Ron Killings, what is this? Truth and consequences. Beautifully delivered. And now, what is he thinking here? Ron Killings, top rope, 450 splash. Just like he did in the old days, hooks the leg. Ron Killings has picked up the victory in his GPW debut. You gotta ask what's up to Ricky Saints. You gotta make sure he's still alive as Ron Killings picks up the victory here tonight. What a matchup. And we've already had 2 amazing matches to kick us off here in Washington, D.C. Congratulations to Ron Killings, ladies and gentlemen. But it is with a new pay-per-view event here in GPW that we have new matches for GPWCs, and we have made this matchup official as the young OG Javon Evans and El Grande Americano. They will be competing in a best-of-5 series matches in order to determine a #1 contender for Nick Wayne's GPW Internet Championship, and that will be taking place on GPWCs on the 23rd, ladies and gentlemen, so keep that in mind. But right here, right now, we are going to be moving on to our next matchup, which will be Blake Monroe's in-ring debut against Mighty Molly. And ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't heard this entrance theme yet, I don't know what you're doing. You gotta be vibing to Blake Monroe's entrance. And Blake Monroe is about to show everyone true glamour as Blake Monroe is making her Grizzly Pro Wrestling debut right here, right now. And what a way to debut, as she's gonna go up against Mighty Molly, who is making her GPW debut as well. She kind of reminds me of Molly Holly a little bit. I don't know, a little familiar that they both have the same, name and kind of look alike. Either way, Blake Monroe and Mighty Molly, they're gonna both go at it right here. Blake Monroe had what a tumultuous couple of years she has had in her career. Went from being a multiple-time AEW Women's World Champion and now currently in the NXT roster, and what a good couple of matchups she's had in the first couple of months she's been there. And Blake Monroe is just a shining star waiting to blow here tonight. Good Lord. Blake Monroe now going for a German suplex. Mighty Molly immediately getting out of that German. And look at this now. Blake Monroe, fireman's carry position. But again, you got to be thinking with all the veterans here tonight, they are certainly showing the new guys how to roll. I mean, Ron Killings, he put Ricky Saints in the water there. He put him in the ground, so to speak. Ron Killings said he gets them before they get him. And look at this now. Whoa, countering the Irish whip. And wait a minute now, what is this? Blake Monroe, oh no, sunset flip to the floor. And Blake Monroe showing no respect to the legends here tonight. Look at this, just showing some shots right into the side of Mighty Molly. And look at this now, Molly, she ain't gonna take any of that. Oh, and there's that same drop kick that she tried to hit Molly with. Good Lord. Big right hand directly under the chin of Blake Monroe. Mighty Molly might have just knocked out Monroe, but no. Try to say that one 3 times fast. Blake Monroe lighting her up with the chops. And now Monroe lays out Mighty Molly. What is she thinking here? Big kick directly to the face, turning Mighty Molly inside out. And look at this now, Dragon Sleeper from the, oh my God, just guillotining her from the top rope. Mighty Molly, Northern Light suplex. Mighty Molly stopping the chops. And look at this now, Molly trying to take control here, getting some right hands, getting some shots here, off of the ropes. Flying clothesline clears her out, and into the corner with the handspring back elbow. And the Molly go round. No, Blake Monroe caught her midair. Oh my God, what a power bomb. Dropping Mighty Molly right on the back of her head. And now Blake Monroe, oh my God, what a knee shot. Oh, wait a minute, and this might be that move. Monroe debuts, and she calls it deglamorized. And that move has just secured Blake Monroe her first victory in GPW, and she knocks off Mighty Molly. What in the hell is going on tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Claudio Castagnoli earns a title match. Blake Monroe defeats Mighty Molly. Ron Killings defeats Ricky Saints. And there's just more and more to come. Congratulations to Blake Monroe on her victory, even though I might not agree with every tactic that she might have used. But ladies and gentlemen, it is just going to be moving and moving here tonight. As here tonight we are going to see the GPW Tag Team titles defended. El Camino del Dragon take on All Ego LLC right now. And what a tumultuous couple of months these two have had. Dragon Lee and Stephanie Vaquer, they went from going one-on-one with each other last month at GPW Challenger for the No Boundaries Championship with Penta. But now here tonight, they go one-on-one together against All Ego LLC, and the GPW Tag Team titles are on the line. And it's not like El Camino del Dragon didn't earn this. It was on GPWCs just recently that Dragon Lee and Stephanie Backhair defeated the Motor City Machine Guns to earn this opportunity here tonight. And there you see our referee holding up the titles. Our first title match here tonight of many to come. And we still have the national title to be defended in a steel cage. We still have a 5-way dance for the GPW World title still to come. Oh my God, big shot. Dragon Lee pushing off Ethan Page. Ethan Page has been basically a GPW Tag Team Champion since he's been here in GPW, and look at this now, Dragon Lee, oh my God, he soars over the referee with the tope con hilo down to Ethan Page, sending Ethan Page back into the ring, tags in Backhair, what the hell, oh my God, that was some good lucha things from Backhair and Dragon Lee, but no, Stephanie Backhair not gonna take down Ethan Page in the early goings. Ethan Page, oh, showing no respect. It doesn't matter here in GPW, ladies and gentlemen. You want to go for a title, you go for it. And the tag belts, the singles titles are up for grabs. Oh my God, big super kick from Elena Black. And like I was saying, ladies and gentlemen, I mean, we saw last month that Stephanie Backhair and Dragon Lee, they faced each other for the GPW No Boundaries Championship, and obviously Penta was the one to walk out with the title around his waist. Wait a minute now, Elena Black taking the arm around the waist of Stephanie Backhair, trying to get the pinfall here, but look at this now, Backhair with the backtrack, she could have it. No, bridging up is Elena Black, the Women's World Champion, certainly showing some offense here. And also, Kevin Owens, just a little thing. If Dragon Lee pins Elena Black, wait a minute, hold that thought. There you go, had to do that one for Booker T. But either way, I was going to say, if Dragon Lee is able to pin Elena Black, does that mean Dragon Lee earns a GPW Women's World title match? I don't know how we haven't figured that one out yet, but Ethan Page, look at this, gets the tag in, big DDT taking him down and spins out Dragon Lee. The word dragon certainly getting worked out here tonight. And look at this now into the fireman's carry. Ethan Page trying to take control. But wait a minute now. Dragon Lee, Tyra Breeze is yelling at Dragon Lee from the floor. And look at this now. Ethan Page spinning out Dragon Lee and gets a back suplex and could get it here. No, Ethan Page not going to take that one too lightly. It looked like he was trying to take the mask off of Dragon Lee. Gets the elbow to the back of the head. And look at this now. Page going to grab Dragon Lee here. Oh, big elbow from Elena Black. Look at this big splash into the ring. That's an All Ego LLC trademark right there. And look at this now. Dragon Lee pulls Elena Black in with the German. And look at this now. Spins her around. Power bomb. Lays her out. And look at this now. Dragon Lee could be walking out with the tag belts. No. Dragon Lee and Stephanie Backhair gets the tag. Backhair is the legal woman in this matchup. As Stephanie Backhair and Dragon Lee lays her out with the cord buster, followed by the eat defeat. Stephanie Backhair hooking the leg. All Ego could be in trouble. No. Ethan Page breaking up the pinfall. Wait a minute. Oh, Shiranui from Elena Black. But look at this now. She might have been looking for the patent pending. Backhair lays her out with a clothesline into the tag. And once again from Dragon Lee. Wait a minute now. Drive by. Oh! Drive-by enziguri from Dragon Lee, beautifully delivered, and it looks like he tried to go for a drop kick out of the corner, but Elena Black had him scouted with the Destroyer. Elena Black lays Dragon Lee out on his head. Backhair gets the break up of pinfall with the German suplex. Had to catch my breath, but Dragon Lee with the DDT on the floor. Backhair just lays out Elena Black. Dragon Lee now trying to take control on the outside. Operation Dragon onto Ethan Page. Stephanie Backhair in the middle of the ring. SVB. Stephanie Backhair hooking the leg, and she could have it. Stephanie Backhair has been the Women's World Champion, and at the same time, El Camino del Dragon have become the GPW World Tag Team Champions. What a match! And we have finally put an end to the All Ego LLC reign as Dragon Lee and Stephanie Backhair have become the new Tag Team Champions. But ladies and gentlemen, even though Stephanie Backhair has a Women's World title matchup in her future, Elena Black is going to have to put her title on the line against Masha Slamovich, as Masha Slamovich has not redeemed her title match for a GPW Internet title after losing it to Nick Wayne. She was granted a Women's World title match after Elena Black did not want to defend the title at GPW MAYDAY here tonight. But ladies and gentlemen, it is time to move on to our next matchup, and this one is going to be a war. We may not be in Philly, but we are not feeling any brotherly love here tonight, as Rey Fenix will be stepping into the ring against his own brother for that No Boundaries Championship. Penta feels absolutely betrayed after what Rey Fenix did, after attacking him in their tag team matchup, after their opportunity at the tag team belts slipped away. Penta wanted to take matters into his own hands and fight Rey Fenix one-on-one, but Rey Fenix wanted that belt on the line. And with no boundaries in play, ladies and gentlemen, remember, falls count anywhere, no disqualifications, no countouts. Whenever that belt is on the line, anything goes. So with these two, we don't even know what we're about to see, ladies and gentlemen. And look at this, you can just feel the tension, you can cut the tension with a knife, you can hear the crowd. They are absolutely ecstatic for this brotherly competition. Who's gonna take the first shot? It looked like both men tried to shoot at the same time. That should tell you how well they know each other. Oh, Fenix with the back kick, trying to take him off guard, and Penta just laying some chops in on his brother. And we already knew that this was going to be a back and forth competition. I just didn't know it was gonna start out that quick. Crucifix pin, only gets a 2 from Rey Fenix. And look at this now, Penta pulls him down with the big neck breaker and taking him to the outside, completely legal in this matchup. Penta now gonna take Rey Fenix out. Oh, big drop kick takes him down. But now Penta gonna try to take him out with a super kick, but wait a minute, now Rey Fenix, no boundaries indeed, as he hits a moonsault off the barricade, only a kick out at 2. Matchup continues on the floor, ladies and gentlemen. Penta and Rey Fenix can go wherever they want, and the matchup will continue as Penta hits a crossbody to the floor, and he might have put him away. No, Fenix not gonna take it down. Rey Fenix now, wait a minute. Oh my God, like a tornado, nearly missing the door, nearly broke his ribs in half again. Rey Fenix now, he's just filling the ring. He's got a door, 2 light tubes. Again, I'm just gonna keep saying it. No friggin' boundaries, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, Penta, oh, that Sling Blade Bulldog. And wait a minute now, Penta's got Barbie. Where the hell did he get Barbie from? Penta with that baseball bat covered in barbed wire. And my God, you already know this is getting personal when your own brother pulls out the barbed wire on you. But now Penta, oh no, lays out Rey Fenix with the schoolboy, gives him a super kick. But now Rey Fenix, oh no, German suplex at the high angle, dropping him right on his head. And look at this now, Rey Fenix, he might be in trouble. Penta, oh my God, big open hand slap directly to the chest. And wait a minute now, whoa, Rey Fenix countering the powerbomb. Rey Fenix with the Hurricane Rana, could have it here. But wait a minute now, Penta just trying to get Rey Fenix into position. He's trying to roll him. Is Rey Fenix trying to roll him onto the light tubes? Wait a minute now, oh my God! Rey Fenix busting a light tube over the head of Penta. And Penta just takes Rey Fenix through the table with a Hurricane Rana. Off of the top rope with the crossbody. Good Lord, it's throwing me off. It's blowing out my voice, ladies and gentlemen, but look at this now. Rey Fenix countered into a destroyer. Good fucking Lord. Rey Fenix could have it here. Rey Fenix, no. Penta with the bat just nailed Rey Fenix in the chest with the barbed wire. Rey Fenix nails him right in the side of the head. And wait a minute, scorpion kick from Fenix. My voice is just getting blown out. I'm sounding like Michael Cole at every WrestleMania. Good Lord. Penta sends Rey Fenix through the door with the exploder suplex, and he hooks the leg, but Fenix kicks out. Fenix kicks out, and the matchup continues. As Penta now, oh my God, Rey Fenix with the tornado, taking Penta out, and now Rey Fenix climbing to the top of the ladder, and Penta's gonna follow suit. They are in very dire position. What in the hell? Rey Fenix, oh my God! Air raid siren off the ladder, colliding with the stairs on the way down. Rey Fenix with the broken glass all over the ring. He just double stomped his brother's head into broken glass. Come on, no. Destroyer onto the ladder. with the blood caking the mat. Rey Fenix, no, oh my God. The Rey Fenix driver onto the ladder. 2, 3. I would usually be celebrating a title victory, ladies and gentlemen. Rey Fenix is your new GPW No Boundaries champion. But we have to get some medical attention to Penta. What has gotten into the sick head of Rey Fenix? Well, yes, ladies and gentlemen, the Queen of GPW tournament will be returning, and it may not be a 2-night 16-women tournament like last time, but we will be having this special 8-woman tournament take place on GPWCs, and you will be seeing the finals take place at our next GPW event that I will get to later in the show. But ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to move on to our next matchup, and the monster Abyss has been absolutely trucking through the GPW men's division, and Abyss has been offered a sacrifice here tonight, but the man to offer that sacrifice, or to answer that sacrifice rather, this is the same man that answered the El Grande Americano Open Challenge not too long ago and debuted here in GPW. Wait a minute, wait. Aleister Black is definitely not dressed to compete. I mean, Aleister Black should be in his gear, right? I mean, he's coming down here in a suit. Is that just how he's gonna wrestle, or is it... Wait a no. Oh my God. We have not seen... It can't be them. But wait, why are they helping... Wait, are they... What is happening? Ladies and gentlemen, we have not seen the Wyatt 6, and Aleister Black's just getting out of here. What the hell is he doing? And ladies and gentlemen, the Wyatt 6 making their way down to the ring. And we haven't seen the Wyatt 6 since Nikki Cross went one-on-one with Brooks Jensen at GPW Pressure earlier back in May. And what in the hell are they even doing here? They're just unmasking at the bottom of the ramp, and Abyss just stares down, and he doesn't even know what to do. Oh my God, no. Oh my God. The Wyatt 6 surrounding the ring. Abyss trying to fight him off. Dexter Lumis, he just gets sent away off the ropes, and Abyss taking out Joe Gacy. Here comes Nikki Cross, but Joe Gacy getting a boot off the ropes. Oh my God. Black hole slam from Abyss caught Nikki Cross out of the air. And look at this, Abyss telling Nikki Cross to stay out of his way. As now, he's gonna go back and forth with Eric Rowan. He's gonna go one-on-one with a huge goddamn monster. And Eric Rowan, he is certainly giving Abyss a little bit of competition right now. Oh, Abyss sends Eric Rowan over, and Abyss gives Rowan the black hole slam. Abyss taking out the Wyatt 6, and Abyss, oh no! Uncle Howdy, he has Janice, that nailed 2x4, and he just hit Abyss in the chest with it. We have been hoping that nobody got hit by that Sister Abigail from Uncle Howdy, and he just took out a bit. No, oh my God, come on. No, Abyss is laid out. Uncle Howdy, he's, no, he's right by it! Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we take some time to catch our breath, I am going to announce our official next pay-per-view event, ladies and gentlemen. It will be GPW Epitaph. We will be live from Nashville at the Nashville Fairgrounds on November 4th for GPW Epitaph, ladies and gentlemen. And it's already too soon to say what matchups we will have, but we do have a special matchup that we have had before, and we will be bringing that back as the GPW Spotlight Royale will be making its way back onto your screen at GPW Epitaph. Rules are simple, ladies and gentlemen. There will be 10 people in this matchup. The winner, the last person standing, will earn an opportunity at any one of these championships listed here. Internet title, national title, no boundaries title, tag team belts, whatever you want. But right here, right now, ladies and gentlemen, here tonight, we will be seeing Jacob Fatu defend the GPW national title against Shawn Spears in a steel cage right here, right now. And ladies and gentlemen, this will be now the third time that Jacob Fatu and Shawn Spears have met each other, with the GPW National Championship hanging above their heads, with a opportunity placed upon Shawn Spears to become the GPW National Champion. And with the steel cage matchup in place, we saw that JC Mateo and Miles Bourne of the respective Blood Dynasty and Culling factions were in a underground fight on the most recent episode of GPW Siege. JC Mateo was able to pick up the victory after knocking Miles Bourne out with the Tour of the Islands, but this steel cage is going to ensure that none of the Tongans, none of JC Mateo, none of the Culling, none of those guys are going to be able to get in here. I don't think Andre Chase has enough to actually get into this ring after the, shots that he took from Claudio earlier, but either way, Shawn Spears and Jacob Fatu, they're going to be locked inside of that cage. And this is going to be old school rules, ladies and gentlemen. No escaping this cage. You must get the pinfall or the submission inside this cage if you want to walk out with that national title around your waist. And here we go. This steel cage already blocking our view, ladies and gentlemen. But that should show you just the level of, out of touchness that we have when you're watching a match from the outside in. I mean, Jacob Fatu, look at this, immediately trying to take him off his game. Snap German suplex from the chairman. And now Shawn Spears, oh my God, into the steel cage. Jacob Fatu goes back first. But Fatu, he's trying to get out of it, trying to make sure he doesn't get caught. Boom! Right off the backhand with a big elbow, and a Samoan drop lays out Shawn Spears. And Jacob Fatu trying to get the pin. 1, 2, no. Shawn Spears gets the kick out. You guys can't hear the ref, but I hear him perfectly fine. I don't know if y'all can, but yeah. So Jacob Fatu now continuing with the shots on the back. Jacob Fatu, Coco Butt maneuver, famous of Bobo Brazil. And look at this now, Jacob Fatu off of the top with a swanton. He goes crashing onto the GPW logo, and now Shawn Spears is gonna take control. Wait a minute, oh my God! Shawn Spears opening up Jacob Fatu the hard way with his boot. But now getting rid of that exposed turnbuckle. Jacob Fatu now, oh no, oh my God, puts his back into it. Belly to belly suplex. Jacob Fatu utilizing his environment. Wait, 1, 2, no. Shawn Spears gets the kick out. Matchup continues on, ladies and gentlemen. And already, look at this, Jacob Fatu. And you want to open me up the hard way, Shawn Spears? I'm going to open you up the same way. 1, 2, no. Jacob Fatu and Shawn Spears, both these guys already with the crimson pouring down the sides of their face. Shawn Spears lays him out with the A-Town down. I forgot what that move's actually called. 1, 2, no. Jacob Fatu gets the shoulder up. Shawn Spears cannot believe it. Matchup continues on. And look at this now from the top rope. Shawn Spears superplex lays out Jacob Fatu. And now Shawn Spears continuing, maybe looking for the C4, trying to put this matchup away. Walk out finally with the GPW National Championship. And remember, if Shawn Spears is not able to defeat Fatu here tonight, he will not be able to challenge for the national title for 1 calendar year. And Shawn Spears now, look at this, getting the jawbreaker. A big knee directly under the chin. I don't know where Shawn Spears is going. He cannot escape the cage to win this matchup, but I guess he's going to try to get a breather. Shawn Spears trying to escape Fatu. He's definitely trying to get a breather. But now Fatu, look at this, grabbing at the leg, attacking Shawn Spears, pulling him inside, making sure that he cannot get out of this cage. And, man, look at that. Right into the face. He sends him into the cage. Oh my God! Swinging neckbreaker from the top rope. Both men go crashing down. And Shawn Spears getting a shot right under the eyes of Fatu, and that one was right under his head. And now Shawn Spears, C4! Shawn Spears, 1, 2, He's gonna get it. No! Jacob Fatu gets the kick out. He kicks out of the C4. This matchup continues on. Fatu dropping Shawn Spears with the DDT. Might be looking for that spike pile driver, but Shawn Spears pops him over. And now Shawn Spears looking for an opportunity, lifting Jacob Fatu up. And wait a minute now, what? Oh my God, into the cage Fatu goes and gets dropped with a power bomb. Shawn Spears now trying to get another breather, trying to take some time back in, but look at this, Fatu immediately stopping him in his tracks again. Jacob Fatu not going to let Shawn Spears get away with it. Oh! And Jacob Fatu sending Shawn Spears to the floor. Fatu, I don't know what Fatu's planning here. We all know Fatu's not going to be afraid to step up from the ring. Shawn Spears is dazed and confused with blood on his face. What in the hell is Jacob Fatu doing? Oh my God! Jacob Fatu off the top of the cage. Moonsault. Follows up. 1, 2, 3. Jacob Fatu retains the GPW National Championship. Well, we will not see Shawn Spears challenging for that belt for one more year. And ladies and gentlemen, make sure you tune in on September 23rd for our next episode of GPWCs, as you will be seeing the first matchup of our Best of 5 series, as Javon Evans, the young OG, will be taking on El Grande Americano, and the winner of the Best of 5 will earn an opportunity at the GPW Internet Championship. A big matchup here as Kylie Ray makes her GPW debut against the returning Lola Vice in the first round of the Queen of GPW tournament. And also, not the only matchup you will see on C's, as we will be seeing Jordan Grace return to the ring, return to GPW C's to take on Michin in the Queen of GPW first round matchup, and that is going to be one hell of a barn burner, I can tell you that for sure. But ladies and gentlemen, also we will be seeing in your main event as Elena Black will be putting her GPW Women's World Championship on the line against the Skin Ripper, Masha Slamovich. And Masha, after losing the internet title, she is getting an opportunity at the Women's World title. Is she going to be able to do it? But speaking of world titles, ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for your main event of the evening, as GPW champion Swerve Strickland takes on the aerial assassin Will Ospreay, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, and Joe Hendry. Ladies and gentlemen, making his way down to the ring, Joe Hendry, the former TNA World Champion, finally getting his first world title match here in GPW. And he's got one hell of the odds stacked against him. 20%, if my Steiner math is correct, at every one of these men having an opportunity at walking out the GPW World Champion here tonight. The Scottish Psychopath making his way down to the ring for the second time to compete for the world title. And the former GPW World Champion, Will Ospreay, after getting cashed in and losing his title to Swerve Strickland after defeating CM Punk. Will Ospreay looks to redeem that title back around his waist once again. But when you have someone like CM Punk, who has been vying and vowing for Swerve Strickland, he said when he first walked into this company, he said he is here to get rid of dumb fucks like Swerve himself. That is exactly what CM Punk said. And CM Punk is going to do that here tonight, trying to take the title and knock off Swerve Strickland here tonight. But Swerve Strickland, the GPW 2025 Breakout Tournament winner, Swerve Strickland, he has been possibly the most successful Breakout Tournament winner. He is the first man to cash in and win the GPW World Heavyweight Championship. And Swerve Strickland, he's got a lot of odds against him. Now keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, this is 5-way dance rules, so this is elimination style rules. You must be eliminated by a pinfall or submission, and the last man standing will be the GPW World Heavyweight Champion. Big suplex from Drew McIntyre here. Everybody's going to be doing their little bits of offense. Everybody's going to be trying to get any bit of opportunity they can to isolate one of their opponents. As you can see, it's already an odd man out when it's, you know, an odd number of guys in the middle of this ring, but everybody's got a reason to be here. Joe Hendry, he pinned Swerve Strickland not too long ago, and, you know, with the rules, if you do pin the world champion, you get a title match. That is how it works. But now, Drew McIntyre, he was, you know, able to defeat Will Ospreay, but Drew McIntyre still had some unfinished business with Will Ospreay and kind of got thrown into the mix with Ospreay for the world title again. And now with McIntyre and Ospreay going after each other, everybody's going to get a bit of offense. What the hell is Swerve Strickland doing here? Electric chair! Oh my god! Drew McIntyre goes face first into the ring apron. CM Punk with the Pepsi twist turns Joe Hendry inside out. But now, like I said, everybody getting their bits of offense in. Joe Hendry off of the top rope. What does he have in mind? Wait a minute now. CM Punk, he's going to climb the top rope as well. I don't even think Drew McIntyre realizes. But look at this now. Joe Hendry, big splash on the Swerve. And an axe handle to the back of Will Ospreay. Double suplex from Punk and Joe Hendry. Hendry getting rid of Punk for the time being. Drew McIntyre and Will Ospreay, they just came off of a huge no-holds-barred match to main event GPWC's a couple of weeks ago, and now with everybody trying to get their bits of offense here. Whoa, Will Ospreay, stun dog millionaire, nails CM Punk. And wait a minute now, Swerve Strickland turns him inside out with the rolling cutter. And look at this now, CM Punk into the corner. Whoa, maneuvering out of Drew McIntyre's way. Joe Hendry, sack of shit. Power bomb from Swerve Strickland. And look at this now, Joe Hendry trying to pin one person. No, Will Ospreay gets the kick out. Joe Hendry sending McIntyre away with the sack of shit. Oh, forearm to CM Punk. But Drew McIntyre got the kick out. Matchup continues. And all 5 men still in this ring. CM Punk now with the clotheslines out of the corner. Back suplex. And look at this now, the chairs. I don't know where the chairs came from, but somebody brought them in. And that is never a good sign. Oh! CM Punk maneuvers out of the way of the kick as McIntyre drops Hendry with a facebuster. Hendry gets the kick out. But now, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, we all know their history, especially recently. And look at this now. Swerve Strickland with the spiral tap. Nails Will Ospreay all the way across the ring. But now, Swerve Strickland going to try to take control of the best in the world. Oh! CM Punk laid out by Swerve Strickland, the GPW World Champion. He might be in trouble as Joe Hendry lifts up Swerve Strickland with the standing ovation. But wait a minute, Swerve in the middle of the ring. He nails Will Ospreay right in the nards and hits the Busaiku knee right on to Drew McIntyre. And McIntyre has been knocked out of this matchup. Ospreay now taking CM Punk on a ride with the Destroyer. And I don't know where that chair came from, but it kicked up. And look at this now, Ospreay trying to utilize the chair. CM Punk with the single leg drop kick. Oh, Joe Hendry popping Swerve Strickland up into a cutter. Joe Hendry, you would have the champion eliminated here. He already has a pinfall victory over Swerve Strickland, even though it might be over controversial circumstances. Joe Hendry earned that title matchup here tonight. That's the reason why he's here. Will Ospreay with the back flip kick on the CM Punk. Oh no. Shout out to the phenomenal AJ Styles with the Styles Clash. Will Ospreay hooking the leg. Swerve Strickland just watches on. But Ospreay keeping a firm eye on Swerve Strickland here. Whoa, split leg moonsault from the top rope. Now CM Punk trying to take control. Ospreay, Snapdragon, dropping him onto his head. But now Swerve Strickland floats around into a power bomb, dropping the aerial assassin on his head. Calling house call right to the head. Oh, Swerve Strickland hitting a knee to the side of the head of CM Punk. Ospreay might be out. Yes, he is. Swerve Strickland has eliminated the former GPW World Heavyweight Champion. But now, Joe Hendry, Swerve Strickland, CM Punk, your final 3 in this matchup. One of these men is going to walk out with the GPW World Heavyweight title around his waist. And Joe Hendry and CM Punk just clearing off these announce tables at ringside. And Joe Hendry putting Swerve Strickland on the top. CM Punk looks to do the business himself, but CM Punk, oh no. Swerve Strickland pulling CM Punk in. Oh my god, no! Oh! Pulls him in, drops him on his head. But Joe Hendry defending the straight edge superstar. The straight edge savior laid out in the announce table. Joe Hendry trying to go for the standing ovation. Swerve Strickland rolls out Hendry. House call! but CM Punk in the middle of the ring hits Swerve Strickland in the head with a chair. But CM Punk knows what's at stake here, and he hooks the leg of Joe Hendry and firmly but somberly eliminates him. Swerve Strickland finds a Singapore cane, trying to throw it at CM Punk, but Swerve Strickland hitting a maneuvering into a spinning code breaker. Oh, pile driver from CM Punk. Shout out to the Macho Man with that elbow. Oh, yeah, CM Punk is about to become the GPW champion now. CM Punk nearly became a champion there. But now Swerve Strickland showing the disrespect, showing no signs of life within CM Punk. And Swerve Strickland pulling CM Punk up onto the another announce table. Looks to end this one here. CM Punk getting a fight back. CM Punk with the pile driver through the announce table. The GPW community is hot and alive as CM Punk gets back into the ring, and they're both dazed and confused. Swerve Strickland tosses a chair directly at the head of CM Punk, turns him around. Swerve Strickland pulls up CM Punk. Big pressure, dropping CM Punk on his head. 2. Swerve Strickland has retained the GPW World Heavyweight Championship. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen. Swerve Strickland outlasts 4 other men and survives the 5-way dance and walks out with his GPW World Heavyweight Championship around his waist. And thank you everybody for joining us here at GPW Mayday. We will see you next time on GPWCs. Tune in on the 23rd, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you later.